Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be continuing from where we left off with uncovering Czerka's secrets. Just a reminder, today's video is sponsored through my partnership with W Energy. If you're looking for an all-natural energy drink that doesn't give you the crash and jitters of normal energy drinks, then W Energy is the energy drink for you. We do have a starter set for those just starting out, and my discount code Joshua265 will get you 10% off your order. Without further ado, let's get underway. That's the first file. That's the southern cache, one more to go. Alright, now we have to go and speak to the representative. Which, luckily, it looks like our main objective and that objective are in the same location.
Try to appreciate the scenery, Camus. Most people never get to visit a place like this.
This is a horrible place.
Most people wouldn't want to.
No wonder Czerka built their base in the Dune Sea. No one would ever want to look for it here.
He'll adjust. How was your visit to Old Man Gromick?
Aside from Lexende burying us alive, it went alright.
Too much to hope we'd seen the last of him. Mind if I see what you got for your troubles?
These are official Czerka records from Secret Weapons Division 7.
Schematics, survey maps. Looks like Gromit came through for us. Don't go anywhere. I think we're gonna need you.
Oh, how surprising.
Alright, we should be able to determine a rough location of the base from these charts. Problem is, the sands have shifted over the last few decades. We'll need some geo readings to determine the facility's exact coordinates.
What does taking these readings involve?
The data isn't hard to get, in theory. I can give you a field scan that'll dip into the sand and put us on track. But a lot of this territory is unexplored. Locals talk about sand people communities, great dragons the size of starships.
There's nothing out there over the lake blast I can't take down.
Can't argue with that. If you take readings in a couple of places, I can figure out the base location. Meet me back there when you're done. Take it slow and be careful.
Slow and careful has never been the lieutenant's specialty. Go ahead and grab our main objective while we're up here.
Identify yourselves immediately.
In the name of the Republic, I order you to surrender.
Enemy contact. Open fire! surrender! I surrender! Please!
All I need is the location of your base. Tell me how you can go.
Base coordinates. Here, on this data pad. Please.
You're free to go, Soul Searcher. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you.
Lieutenant, can you hear me? This is Colin Clara. Are you there, Lieutenant?
I read you loud and clear here.
He was just called. He said Gremory is pulling out. He's doing the wrong thing, Lieutenant. That scum killed dozens of innocent people for his yes. Those people deserve justice. Their families deserve justice. Please, Lieutenant, Glory has to pay for what he's done.
I'll move out immediately, sir.
You've got him on the run, and I'll finish him off. Good luck, Lieutenant. Clara and out. Right.
The mayor's trying so hard. We gained the title of upstanding, but we're gonna stick with lieutenant. And the Colonel's base is in a different area, so we'll go ahead and finish the Czerka quest here before heading out to the next area. Alright, that's our first locations readings. Our second set of readings must be up above. The only question is where. Now we just have to take one last reading. I was going to say that's highly unlikely. Oh darn, I didn't mean to actually go over the edge. Oops. Well, that's sucky. Oh good, and it took us all the way into the next area where I did not want to be. Well, it looks like that guy figured out that he was going the wrong way finally. Now, this time let's try not to fall down into the thing. Well, we're gonna fall down, but hopefully not far enough that it'll kill me. kind of like the Imperial side of this storyline better, because you end up dealing with the cyber-necrotic takeover instead of just a bunch of Czerka droids. Or we may still end up dealing with the cyber-necrotic takeover, I don't exactly remember. I know the source of everything is the same in both stories, but I don't remember if the storyline goes that in-depth. Since the cyber-necrotic takeover is more or less the fault of them opening the artifact in the Imperial storyline.
Still a few minutes before those scans are processed. What about...
Hey, look who made it back!
Bad news, Fowler. That rating was a circular post.
Blacks. Like sending them set it up. Now the cyborg freak has our data. Czerka can find that lost base as easily as we can.
I take that the readings came through.
Yeah, machines are sorting through it now. Let's send in a trail. We assume Czerka came to keep us out of that facility. Maybe we were mistaken. Maybe they want what they left behind.
Gromik's files. We saw some things.
Yeah. Turns out Czerka didn't come to Tatooine with Bill or test device. They found it here, underground, an artifact powerful enough to wipe out a planet, just buried in the desert.
Disaster struck and they left it behind.
That's what I'm thinking. Camus has the computer cross-reference the scanning Gromik's schematics.
Yes. It looks like the main entrance is a few kilometers away. What about the door codes?
There's a bunch of relay towers around the base. They'll have a mass data, the codes, along with communications. Downloading everything from the relay tower will allow you to get into that base and destroy the device. It can't fall into the wrong hands.
We don't even know what the device does.
Czerka saw it as a doomsday weapon. That's enough.
Be careful in the base, in case they left traps. Or if Sunday finds you.
That'll do, Camus. Time to do the professional job.
Professionals. Isn't he supposed to be a professional too? A representative? I think we'll just go ahead and take the taxi into the next area. The next area will have the last part of our main story, the last part of the Czerka storyline, and our last heroic. And then we'll finally be able to bid Tatooine adieu.
Have a safe and pleasant day.
our decryption tools. Our closest objective is Czerka's tower, so we'll head out there first.
Dr. Soper here. We finished our initial catalog of the cave artifacts, which registers over 20,000 years old. You think that would narrow down the possible creators, wouldn't you? There weren't many society capable of space travel in that period. But I can't find any society or species that fits these criteria. Even breeding technology isn't comparable. Anyway, Dr. Czerka and I will study the primary device and assign lesser relics to the others to keep them busy. Hopefully we'll find something useful. Czerka's going to make a fortune on this stuff if we can figure it out. And log.
Yes, because that's what's important. They never realize that their greed is exactly what gets them into these situations. And then that greed becomes their undoing.
This is Director Taylor speaking. As you know, workers safety is one of Czerka's top priorities, and we take accidents seriously. Therefore, due to concerns surrounding the study of the device, we are implementing a new policy. Anyone wishing to perform a physical inspection of the device must get written authorization from myself and Dr. Dido. Research using droids and remote scanners remain continued normally. Please note that this does not affect our division's overall schedule.
Third relay.
I want my concerns on Gremory for more people get hurt. I'm worried about the device. Its energy readings keep fluctuating, and it appears to be trying to link with lesser artifacts. I think it's a weapon, maybe a bomb. Soper's theory about it being a beyond creation remain. We've already got evidence that ancient alien civilization is detecting, and they would worry. We've seen similar technology in the Kashyyyk Shadowlands. I'm sure the Infinite Empire has tried to the device's origins, no matter what anyone says, and I'm tired of being ignored.
Sad how they never listen to the ones who are actually right, isn't it?
the lyric is gone. He's put in for a transfer and is headed down to Anchorhead, taking one of the lesser girls with him. Good riddance. He was a pain to work with. Still. Lyric's theory about an ancient infinite empire and alien species was fringe science at best. But some of his data makes sense.
Absolutely
I'm
correct.
going to run a new series assets tomorrow, using a remote arm to open up the device. We'll see where it goes from there.
Director at 10 to all Czerka employees, please listen and remain calm. A few minutes ago, we experienced a minor equipment failure in the main laboratory. As a precaution, we are initiating lockdown procedures. Do not attempt to override the systems of the computers. We'll respond with force. Stay where you are, and you'll be alerted when the situation resolves.
So, never. That's why you don't mess with alien artifacts that you don't know anything about. Oh dear, Corex.
We can talk when you're in public custody.
It doesn't seem like
What were you trying to achieve? We already have one empire too many. It hasn't won the war, neither will you.
Alright, now I need to go and speak to the Imprisoned one again now that we've taken care of its productions.
marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. We could never have excavated this place without your help. Oh, we knew where the base was, but getting inside, ghastly work. And I should say, I'm delighted to finally meet you in person.
Do you want something from me, Sensei?
You see, when I was assigned to stop the Republic from finding this facility, I was intrigued by the doomsday device. That my superiors told me to stay away only by night. I decided to take the device for myself.
You really disobey Czerka's orders.
I interpret them broadly, as you can yours, perhaps. I'm offering a very large sum of credit, as well as resisting the kill order on campus, if you help me. Hand over the device, and the Republic never has to know. Tell Father you destroyed it. What do you say?
Does this answer your question?
Could you do that? Do you know what it was? What it was worth? Oh,
Okay.
now you left me no choice. I'm going to have to kill you. Painfully.
I don't see that happening either. Alright. Now we'll return to the outpost and head towards our main objective. Then we will take care of the final heroic, and then we'll wrap everything up for this planet. Delta Squad to go.
Lieutenant, you made it just in time. Gore called for a full-scale evacuation. He's already hanging out at the base overseeing the evacuation. He has my bomb designs with him. Please, you have to get to the landing area and stop Gore before he escapes my bomb designs.
Gore won't escape from me.
If anyone can do it, it's you. Good luck,
Warning. Self-destruct sequence initialized. All personnel must evacuate the landing area immediately. This is not a drill. Countdown sequence initialized. Warning. Facility detonation imminent.
Oh no, we're too late. The entire base, it's gonna be vaporized. We're out of time.
There must be some way to shut down the self-destruction sequence.
You'd have to go to the command center to cancel the detonation. You could even unlock myself down there. But by the time you reach the command center and stop the explosion, Gore will escape my bomb designs. That can't happen.
I'm sure I can stop the explosion and get Gore if I move fast enough.
No, you have to leave me. By the time you cancel self-destruct, Gore will be long gone. Please, there isn't time to argue. It's down to the bomb designs, and well, there's only one good choice there.
I've made my choice, and I'm getting you out of here.
Forget about me. Stop Gore. Keep the Empire from getting my design. That's all that matters.
Today is the day I use.
Please, Lieutenant, don't let Gore escape just for me. Please don't do it. Hey, Lieutenant, I guess I should thank you. You saved my life after everything.
I did what seemed right.
I'm still not sure it was the right thing to do, but thanks.
License point says it was.
Well, it's hard knowing my designs might be hurting innocent people. I helped Warwick, help the monster. It's unforgivable.
That monster is going to face justice.
I hope so. Before Well, before anyone else gets hurt. Okay, let's go. Consider me officially surrendered, Lieutenant. I'll stay wherever you see me.
It's a long trek to horses.
I'm ready, Lieutenant.
Squad, hold up. Get me a solid perimeter ASAP. You must be the commander of the squad. I'm Lieutenant Chester, 43rd Advanced Recon Squad.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
General Garza recruited us from a 2-week sightseeing up on Rylon to assist us, Lieutenant. Looks like you've already taken care of things, though.
The mission was a complete success.
Garza mentioned possible prisoners for a haul back to Coruscant. Is this the guy Garza talking about?
Take this man to Coruscant immediately.
Understood, Lieutenant.
I guess I'll see you around then. Good luck.
Good luck to you too, Fuses.
All right, people, let's move out. I want a full sweep through this facility for intel. Good meeting, Lieutenant. Maybe we'll see you around later. Let's go, people.
It seems like an anticlimactic ending. I figured there would be some great heroic moment where the trooper would be able to not only take Fuse prisoner, but also stop the Colonel, but looks like that was too much to ask for. Let's go and take care of our last heroic, and then we'll report into Fowler, and then we'll go talk to the mayor. More Gremoryans to go. Wasn't really wanting a major kill count mission, but it is what it is, I guess. Managed to kill one out of the 3, so we should be able to kill the other 2 this time. I don't want to waste my heroic moment on these elites when I have to play champion leveled in a bit anyway. 8 more to go. Five more. Two more to go. I was planning to go for the bonus and take out Takor the Terrible, but I have no idea where he is. Ah, there he is, by the poison grenade. Which we need anyway. Oh, never mind, we had the poison grenade, so that's just a chest. Alright, and we got the title, the Sarlacc Stomper. Really glad his resurrection didn't trigger the fight until after I had already transported.
fight? Was there a base? Did you see the device? Camus was worried that if it failed, it would be the end of the world.
Well, you saw those records?
Yeah. And I've been worried too, so catch your breath and let's hear it.
The device, it had an ancient creature trapped inside. It had gone insane. I had to kill it.
You're kidding. I had no idea. But if it's settled, that's good enough to me.
So this is over, we're sure.
You'll still need to be tested by Camus. The investigation are only here.
Get me a course and away from the sand people and circus cyborg assassins, and I'll testify all you want.
You should know. Scan is picked up as a ship leaving this system. They're running scared now.
Without my sending, they lost their claws.
Anyway, I promised you payment. Don't ever say the SIS isn't grateful. Now take care of yourself and try not to get pulled back into these corporate schemes. Camus can tell you, they never really end.
Whoops. It would help if I didn't take off the armor that I actually needed for weaker armor. Alright, now we just need to go and talk to the mayor.
Lieutenant, you made it! Please, have a seat. Tell me what happened. Was your mission against the Imperials a success?
I can't discuss the details.
Yes, of course. I understand. Top secret mission, of course. Well, could you at least tell me about Fuse? I mean, did you rescue him from the Imperials?
All of the details about Fuse are classified, I'm afraid.
Shame. I really took a liking to him. Be nice to know if he made it out safe. So, your general called while you were gone. I filled her in on what I knew. Nice lady. Stern, though.
General Garza is an exemplary officer.
She definitely seemed to know what's what. Comes with the job, I guess. Anyway, she wants you to call her from your ship before you take off. She was pretty insistent about it, actually. I hope there's nothing wrong.
Post-mission debriefing. Standard procedure.
Oh, good. Personally, I think I've had enough crises for 3 lifetimes. Well, Lieutenant, the people of Anchorhead owe you an incredible debt. You've saved countless lives from a threat we never could have imagined. I managed to scrape together a small reward for you. It's the least we could do to thank you. No reward is necessary.
That's generous of you, Lieutenant. I know the people affected by these bombings will really appreciate it. So, I guess this is where we part ways. It's been a real pleasure having you here, Lieutenant. An honor. We'll never forget what you've done for us.
The Republic prides itself on protecting the innocent.
Well, be sure the Republic knows how much we appreciate the help. Good luck, Lieutenant. You'll always be welcome in Anchorhead.
Lieutenant, thank you for calling. From what I hear, you've been very busy. We have quite a bit to discuss. First, congratulations on stopping the bombings in Anchorhead. Mayor Claren was both impressed and grateful. Well done.
Glad I could make a difference.
You've represented the Republic very well in this. Good job. I also understand that you not only located Fuse, but routed an entire Imperial research facility in the process. Lieutenant Tasser filed his report only moments ago, actually. I'm sorry he and his men couldn't arrive sooner.
Lieutenant Tasser was very helpful, General.
I'm glad to hear it. Tasser reports that you brought Fuse in alive and without resistance. Cardin will be pleased. He had begun to doubt our commitment to bring the Havoc traders in safely.
I never could have pulled this off without him.
Yes, Mayor Claren indicated that as well. I'm pleased that Fuse could see the error of his ways. What about the bomb designs that Fuse created for the Imperials? Were you able to retrieve a copy?
The Imperials fled with the designs while I was saving Fuse.
I'm glad you managed to bring Fuse in alive, Lieutenant, but letting those designs slip away will carry a heavy cost. Still, your mission was largely successful. You are to be congratulated.
Oh, that's the most positive briefing we've had with her in the entire storyline so far.
Sir, I need to speak to you immediately. I've received a strange holomessage that appears to bear Imperial signal codes. I haven't watched it yet. I wanted you present to supervise and confirm that I'm not engaged in secret communications with Imperial personnel.
We better watch it immediately.
Yes, sir. I'll load it now.
Hey, Lara, it's me, Alexei. I hope you're well. It's been a long time.
Alexei? Sir, this message is from my brother. I don't know what to say.
I know this must be hard for you.
It's more surprising than anything. I honestly never thought I'd see his face again.
I'm sorry to contact you like this, but I need your help. My men and we're as good as dead. We're on Nar Shaddaa. We were caught tampering with one of the Hutt's operations. We never dreamed the slugs would have so much security. These Hutts are Imperial allies, Alara. There is no rescue team. We'll be disavowed and left to die. Please. You're my only hope now.
Get your brother out of there, Alara. You've got my leave.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your willingness to help, given the circumstances. I believe I can bring him to our side. I know my brother better than anyone. I can convince him to defect. Perhaps it's best if I see to this matter alone, sir. Alexei will be much easier to convince if he doesn't feel outnumbered.
If you can bring him in willingly, then all the better.
Coordinates are included at the end of the message. I'll prep my gear for search and rescue. The operation was a complete success, sir. Per Code 23 of the Enemy Interaction Guidelines, Alexei officially defected to the Galactic Republic. Given the circumstances, we didn't have much time to catch up, but I have my brother back. Thank you for allowing me to help him.
I'm happy to hear that everything worked out.
Hopefully Personnel Division will allow me to stay in contact with Alexei. Not privately, of course, and help guide him through the defection process. I should start compiling notes for him. Thanks again, sir.
All's well that ends well, I suppose.
Got a problem, sir. Weapons malfunction. I had a couple of misfires during that prison run. I think the barrel might be out of whack. Not surprising given all the action we've seen. With your permission, I'd like to inspect the rest of the squad's ordnance, make sure everything's up to code.
Way to think ahead, Jorgen.
That's what I do. When you're sniping enemies from 800 meters, any imperfection in the blaster can ruin your shot.
You hit targets from that far? You're good.
Part of the job, sir.
"20 with Jorgen."
Sir, I found our first potential target for the Morale Improvement Initiative. An Imperial propagandist known as the Ambassador. I've collected a sample of his lies for your review.
Isn't it?
Friends, the Ambassador would have you know that you needn't live in fear. You needn't bow to men who are your inferiors. In the Empire, you can live a life of purpose and accomplishment, where only those most fit to rule guide our society. A life of greatness.
Give me our intel on this guy.
The SAS has found no concrete data. He effectively has no personal history before becoming the Ambassador. Clearly an Imperial cover-up. These spurious recordings are broadcast all over the galaxy, filling people with doubts about our noble cause. The Ambassador is the public face of our enemy. Removing him will boost Republic troops' morale and combat effectiveness.
As soon as you locate the Ambassador, let me know.
You'll be the first person I notify, sir. Sir, we've had a breakthrough. The Ambassador has been spotted. He's staying in a suite at the Star Cluster Casino on Nar Shaddaa. If I move quickly, I can take him before he's relocated.
Sounds like a plan, Forex.
For the Republic! Sir, I am pleased to report that the mission was a complete success. Though the Ambassador had 15 armed guards in his casino suite, I managed to storm through them all, grab the lying fool, and leap out through the window.
Impressive.
Sounds like you really took them by surprise.
Very much so, sir. The enemy never had a chance. Having timed my assault perfectly, the Ambassador and I landed on a passing Ugnaught salvage scow after a mere 130-meter fall. Once I had made my apologies to the proprietors of the scow, I turned my prisoner over to the SAS, and the toll of liberty rang out across the galaxy.
Excellent work, Forex.
Now that the Ambassador's influence won't be spewing across the galaxy, I suspect we'll see a marked improvement in Republic morale. The only problem now will be selecting an even more impressive target.
13 with 4x. Off to Alderaan we go.
Come in, Lieutenant. This is General Garza. I understand you've just set down on Alderaan. The political situation on Alderaan is highly complicated. The world's ruling families are mired in a civil war for control of the planet.
Aren't they always?
House Organa supports the Republic, so they're our primary ally. Your mission against the Havoc Traders is priority 1, but try to aid the Organas where you can as well.
I'll do everything I can.
The Empire supports House Organa's rival, House Thule. Thule was banished from Alderaan, but with the Empire's support, they've returned to make an attempt for control of the planet.
How much support is Thule actually getting from the Empire?
Quite a bit. Intelligence reports indicate that Imperial troops operate openly on Thule's behalf all over Alderaan. Now, your primary mission. Your target is Gearbox. A captured Thule nobleman has revealed his presence to our House Organa allies. Apparently, Gearbox is aiding House Thule and the Empire in their effort to take control of Alderaan, though we don't yet know the full nature of that assistance.
I'll ascertain Gearbox's objective immediately, General.
If it's something of interest, certainly recover what records you can, but your main objective remains the man himself. You should speak to the Thule nobleman that House Organa captured, and see if you can get more information from him. The Thule prisoner is being held in isolation at House Organa's estate. I left strict instructions that no one interact with him further until you arrive.
I'll proceed to the Organa estate at once, General.
The overseer at Organa's detention center is a man named Balak Cormac, a captain in their house military. He will be your primary contact. That's it, Lieutenant. Question the prisoner, determine Gearbox's whereabouts, and neutralize him. Understood?
I'll be done in no time.
Good luck, Lieutenant. Garza out.
Now that we have high enough affection with Borax, I think we're going to switch back over to Dorn.
Understood.
Excuse me. Please, I have an urgent call from Organa Palace.
Stay calm. Tell me what's going on.
I'm only the messenger. You'll have to talk to him.
Tukaki mem panino. Am kapina pek memno kimgam. Raka kemyu kam nemno. Namgan bak not kijak.
Havoc Squad is prepped and armed, sir. What's the mission?
Nirbaga mama nakinaya. Bilak mamua kam libik. Ripokna ne kari maraka. Am kam jalebik mem ark.
You can explain it all later. Where do you want me?
Umnuk inu memno. Am ka kam mem kerolak palak. Tukaki mem panino. Am kapina pek memno kimgam.
You've got to stop the Thule squads before they turn this place into a crater.
I can stop them. Can you tell me any more?
I saw some of the Thule soldiers on my way here. I don't know anything else. Don't let them blow us up.
Enemy down!
One explosive down. Two down. There's three. And here's four. Need to go and see our trainer too eventually. The Feast of Prosperity again. Well, let's see where our trainer is around here. Oh. Nowhere around here, apparently.
Whoa. Hold up a minute, friend. The detention area is restricted. I'm going to need to see some identification before you come in here.
Here you go.
Thank you. Let's have a look then. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't recognize you. Well, your general told us someone was coming, but he didn't say who. You'll be wanting to talk to our esteemed guest from House Thule, won't you? He's a tough one. We worked him over a dozen times, and he still won't talk.
Your orders were to keep the prisoner in isolation, Captain.
Well, yeah, I mean, we kept him away from all the other prisoners, kept anyone outside from talking to him, sure. But we wanted to be sure the man wasn't wasting your time with some made-up story.
General Garza will be informed of what you've done.
I apologize and take full responsibility, Lieutenant, sir. Please tell General Garza that we were only trying to help. So, going back to the prisoner, sir, his name is Marcus Thule. Our boys caught old Marcus sneaking into the castle with a dozen Imperial commandos, set on cutting the head of House Organa into Throntibate.
If you captured any Imperials, I'll need to speak with them as well.
I'm afraid there aren't any, Lieutenant. They all went down during the fight. Took a lot of our boys with them, too. Anyways, as soon as we got the shock cuffs on him, Marcus starts in on the gearbox stuff. Critical intelligence, Republic Special Forces will want to know, that sort of thing. That's when we called your people.
This is all top secret, Captain. Don't forget that.
As you say, sir, I wouldn't breathe a word of it to anybody. Marcus is in holding cell 5, Lieutenant. I've set the security door to grant you access, whenever you're ready.
So, a visitor. Welcome. I am Marcus and Darius Thule. Your aspect and equipment are not those of House Organa. Whom do you represent?
I'm with Republic Special Forces.
Just as I'd hoped. We have much to discuss. I can tell you all about Gearbox, the Empire, and their activities. But before I help you, you must help me. I want protection for my wife and daughter.
I'm not sure I understand.
My wife and daughter, they still live amongst my house, and amongst the Imperials. If I tell you what I know, they will suffer for that betrayal. I won't allow this. So until my family is safe, I can tell you nothing.
Lead me to Gearbox and I'll do whatever you want.
If I tell you where he is now, you could simply deal with him and leave, gaining me nothing. Perhaps a compromise. I tell you part of what I know to prove the veracity of my claims. If you find that my intelligence is accurate, you help my family. After which, I will tell you exactly how to locate Gearbox.
Let's hear this intel of yours.
Among other projects, Gearbox has helped construct a hidden, highly sophisticated missile battery capable of eradicating any Organa force that approaches Thule territory. Destroying this missile battery would greatly benefit your Organa allies and prove how accurate my information is. All you need do for the rest is protect my wife and daughter.
We'll talk after I'm done checking your intel. If you're telling the truth, then I'll protect your family.
Then you will have what you seek. Farewell.
And we're at 17 with Alara.
I gotta say, Lieutenant, you're something else. Until you showed up, Marcus had barely spouted 20 words at us. Don't know about this business with Marcus's wife and daughter, though. The boys upstairs may not approve of cutting deals with this guy.
Saving the family is the only way to get Marcus's intel.
Well, then it's probably best if we don't call any attention to ourselves. So what about Marcus's story? All of this missile launcher business. You think he's telling the truth?
I don't think he's lying to us.
Me neither, actually. I generally don't trust Thules as a rule, of course. But I get the feeling this guy's too good for lying. Well, good luck out there, friend. Who knows? Maybe you'll find some clues about this Gearbox guy. I'll keep an eye on Marcus while you're gone.
Not really sure that inspires confidence, but alright. Alright, now we're going to go and report in to the General about having taken care of those bombs, and then that will be where we will conclude for today's session.
Mami lebik bak manuk. Maraka naja ki nam yapamyak. Kara ini. Nikag nikag. Kiniak kak anakuam jam.
You smell like sweat and palladium. The smell of hard work.
Alam kuku inu nebak nam kara.
You will brief him here, General. I am Duke Charles Organa, Lord of House Organa, and heir to the Chalcedony Star. I bid you welcome.
My Lord Duke, it's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is mine. Organa's people sleep better because of you.
Umnuk inu memnu. Amka kammem perolak palak. Memgam gamginia geguan. Amner na harnak.
Not many people hope for peace anymore.
Then the obligation falls to us.
Manuk marakanaja. Ki namabam. Yak manala.
If Thule defeats us, the other houses will fall, and Thule will help the Empire spread darkness across the galaxy. I know you came to Alderaan for other reasons, but I need individuals of skill and valor to beat back this evil. Help us.
Havoc Squad has an objective already. Your orders, General?
Maraka kemyu amkam nemnu. Namgan bak umnok kijak.
The Thule army's led by Baron Jarkus Thule, one of the House heirs, and their best duelist. They call him the Wolf Baron.
Raga memua inu bunyan. Kemapa amkanamia.
He's after the spears of Organa. He plans to turn our own weapons against us.
What are these spears?
The spears are ancient defense turrets built into the bedrock. Not up to modern specifications, still more powerful than any walker.
Bulmogala apayang. Nilama ini amka amgap.
Perhaps, but Thule isn't expecting Havoc Squad. Take back those turrets however you can, before they destroy us all.
Alrighty, and next we resume, we will begin taking our part in this war for the crown and working on getting our way towards Gearbox. Thanks for joining me for today's video, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any future uploads. And please like and subscribe, it really helps out the channel. And don't forget to visit us over at twitch.tv/Gremory Channel 2 for additional content. Thanks everyone, and have a great day.